Hello, Amazon business owners and soon to be Amazon business owners. It's Tim with ALGO Online Retail. A discussion that happens all the time among Amazon sellers is suppliers. It's a never-ending discussion. I want to find some new suppliers. I'm talking with my current suppliers. How do I find better products that make me more money? I'm making good money now. I want to make more money. Or you're brand new and you need your first supplier. So suppliers is a discussion that happens all the time. And so I wanted to do a video about a way to find suppliers that you may not have heard about before, and I want you to have access to it. All right, so here's what I want to do. By the way, if you haven't ever met me, I'm Tim with ALGO Online Retail. I first started selling on the internet in 2021. My wife wanted a website for her decoration business. We did a website for it. That's the start of the story. I'm now exclusive to Amazon. I love helping people like you. All right, so let me share my screen and let's talk about finding suppliers and this specific strategy I want to cover here today about finding suppliers. So the first thing I want to just share with you is this. This is the ALGO business model. This is the business model that I've been using for 20 plus years and exclusive on Amazon now. This is the right way to sell on Amazon. Then we'll get into suppliers. So it's basically this circle. Every turn of the circle, you make your chunk of money, you get your chunk of sales. Amazon pays you, you take your profit, and you do the circle again, right? So when you first get started on Amazon, you have zero products, right? Zero products. Then you get your first product, you put it on Amazon, it sells, you win the buy box, you get paid, you go back and you buy some more. And so you want to get this circle as big and as fast as you can get it to go. That's what turns this into a legitimate business, a bigger business. You build and scale and grow your Amazon business so that you can make the money you want to make. For whatever reason, you're looking to make money in your life. You want to improve your situation. You want to work from home. You hate your boss, whatever it is. So you'll notice here on the screen, it says buy low. So buy low from suppliers. So buying low, the first step of that is you got to have suppliers and not just one. You have to meet lots of suppliers so you can find the best product for the best price where you can win the buy box and you can have a life and make a lot of money on Amazon. So I want to show you this tool. We're going to look at a tool called SpyFu today. So what I want to do is on SpyFu. Now here is SpyFu. I'll pull it up right now. SpyFu right here. We're going to go to SpyFu and we're going to find some new suppliers. But the way SpyFu works is this. Once you have one supplier that you like, you trust, they're vetted, maybe you've bought from them, maybe you haven't bought from them, but you know they are a good supplier, they have good products, you're excited about them. So the first step to SpyFu is you need one supplier that you're going to put into SpyFu. So I'm going to do that, but to pick the supplier I want to use on this video, I didn't want to, play favorites or anything. So all I did to pick this supplier was I went to ASD's website, Market Week website. So by the way, side note on that, here at ASD, I will be at ASD in March in Las Vegas with probably 500 students. We'll have an English side, a Spanish side. So if you have any interest in coming out to ASD and being part of our team, there's a link right down there. Click on that link. I have a longer training that is free, that I'll be on live, and I'd love to show you more about it. So click the link down there and attend the full training. But today, we're just going to cover SpyFu. All right, so ASD Market Week, huge trade show, whole Las Vegas Convention Center, thousands of suppliers. I just went to their website, their directory of suppliers, and I just kind of clicked on pets and alphabetical order. We're just going to do this one right here. So Cole imports and closeouts. Again, I didn't want to play favorites. So we're going to go to SpyFu, and we're going to use this supplier. Now, here's Cole imports. All I'm going to do here on this page is copy their website address. So copy their website address. Then we're going to go to SpyFu. Here's SpyFu. We're going to put in that website address, and we're going to look up Cole Imports competition. So that's what this tool is doing. So let me just hit the search button, and I'll tell you what's happening here. So we just looked up Cole Imports, and let me give you a little background on SpyFu. SpyFu is not a tool designed so we can find suppliers. We are hijacking this tool. All right, I love that. I love that. We're hijacking this tool and we're using it for a different reason. So the purpose of SpyFu is what we're seeing on the screen right now. Don't write any of this down. Don't take notes on this part. I just want to show you what SpyFu actually was built to do. SpyFu is a marketing tool. So if you want to market, what you do is you go to SpyFu and you look up some of your competition. So if Cole Imports is a website that you like and you want to copy some of the marketing they're doing, you do a search for Cole Imports on SpyFu, and it shows you marketing details, organic keywords, traffic from Google, organic versus paid, paid search, PPC, paid keywords, right? We have all of these SEO clicks. And as we come down the page, there's going to be even more improved ranks, keywords, lost ranks, all these types of details. So that's what SpyFu actually does. If I want to kind of copy what Cole Imports is doing in their marketing world, that's what I use SpyFu for. That's what they built it for. What I'm using it for is we're hijacking it for a different purpose, right? Okay, so let me just kind of summarize what I'm talking about here. If I know that Cole Imports is a great supplier, I've vetted them, I know they're a good supplier, and I want to find more, then I go to SpyFu, I type in Cole Imports, their website address, I hit the search button, and I skip all of this marketing mumbo jumbo that I don't care about, and I go to this button, competition. I'm looking for who are their competitors, right? That's what I want to find. Now, guess what? Their competitors are probably suppliers that are just as good as them. So basically what we did is we just did 90% of the vetting process. So if I find a website, and we'll just look at a few of these addresses here, I'm going to click on all competitors so we can get even more. And so here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other websites, 8 other websites that are probably suppliers that are just as good as Cole Imports. Again, I just had to pick a company, so Cole Imports, all these others, do your due diligence, right? And check them all out. But what we just did is we just did 90% of the work to vet them. If you are a website and you have all of these keywords that we just saw, you have all of these keywords and all of these backlinks and all of these, you're doing all of this paid search results and PPC and all these things, you are probably a good website, a good supplier, and so are the competitors of you. So that's what we're doing here. Now, you still have to check, will they work with Amazon sellers? Do they have the pricing you need to make money? But let's just take this another step further. So now that we have these competitors on the screen, let's just copy their website of a couple of these, and let's go open them up and see what we find. So Dollar Days, again, we're looking for new suppliers, right? So when you come to the suppliers page, you're now going to check them out a little bit. So I'm just showing you the process here. We won't take the time to actually vet this supplier, but as you kind of just scroll down the page, you see some of the products they're doing, all sorts of different products. I love seeing home goods here, health products, goods that are used up, that are consumable, that you have to buy all the time, right? So as we scroll down the page here, looks decent enough, right? Okay, there's one. Let me just come back and we'll copy the next website. Now this, I've heard of this one before. This is a database of suppliers. So SpyFu pointed us towards a database. That's fine. Here's another one. Here we are. Copy them in. And you notice this isn't taking very long, right? A few seconds per website. That one's taken a little bit to open. So let's just go to the next one and pull them up. So what you're going to do is out of these 8, we're hoping that we find a couple that are good and we'll find a couple that are not good, right? By the way, that one opened. So what is this one called? 4sgm.com. We see some popular name brands as we scroll down the page. We see lots of different products. Looks like a professional website. So far, so good. Anyway, you get the idea. They have a newsletter you can join. You can open up an account. They got the open account button at the top, new account right here. All right, here's our next one. This one. All right, so we see lots of products that they are selling. Looks like these some of these are opening up slow. So let me just go to the next one. Deluxe GM is our next one here. And we'll just, all right. So Deluxe, gm.com. We see their products. You can open an account right here, create a new account. We see some of the products. Again, I won't do the vetting on this call. Ooh, I like to see this. They're coming out with Amazon options. So lots of suppliers out there that maybe haven't dealt with Amazon sellers in the past are coming around. They're realizing either they work with Amazon sellers or they die. They go out of business, right? So let me just do one more here. One more, and then I want to show you another little trick. Another little trick. All right, this one right here, GL Wholesale, which Great Lakes Wholesale. And we see all the products they have. You see you can log in, you can set up an account. They tell you their minimum. If we clicked around, we can probably find instructions about Amazon or if they work with Amazon sellers. If they don't, you get the idea. We always can find their phone number, their website. Looks like a good one to me. All right, so out of the ones we just clicked at, several of them looked good, and maybe one or two, didn't look good, or their website didn't open very fast. So you just say, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna work with that one, right? But let me show you another trick. So our first search on SpyFu, what did we search? We searched coal imports. Let me just kind of summarize again. We searched coal imports, and we found suppliers that are competitors of them, and we found 8 possibilities. Now what I want to do is I want to take one of those suppliers and go search them on SpyFu. So we'll do this one. The last one we opened up, we go to SpyFu. I'll open up a new page. Go to SpyFu. We put in GL Wholesale. We see all their marketing details. Again, we don't care about that. We scroll down the page. We want to see their competition. Here's their competition. Now, I already see that some of these are the same, but some of them are not. International Wholesale wasn't on the other list. Wholesale Sock Deals.com, Smart Load USA, and the last 4 or 5 here are new. And so we had about 5 new ones that we found. Now, what can we do? We can now take one of those and go to SpyFu, and we could keep doing this process, right? So this is the question. SpyFu. Now you'll notice it says I'm logged in, right? I'm logged in, but you don't have to be logged in. This is a free tool. You can use this for free. So again, where does this fit into the whole process? Here's the process. This is the right way to sell on Amazon. You got to find suppliers. When you're brand new, you have to find suppliers. When you've been selling for 6 months, you want to find more suppliers. You want to find better deals. You want to find more profit. So I appreciate the time you've spent with me. So I could kind of summarize this for you. Here's what I want you to do. If this has been interesting, if you want to learn more, you want to find out how to do the whole process. How do I not only just find suppliers? How do I buy products? How do I do the research? How do I know which products are the best ones to sell? How do I know how many units to buy? How do I win sales on Amazon? How do I win the buy box? The whole thing. Click down there. You'll see a link to a free live webinar that I will be doing coming up soon. I'll be there live. I'll answer all of your questions. I'll do 60 minutes of training and then 30 minutes of questions. So if you want to learn how to do this, head down there, click the link, get signed up, and I'll see you soon.